Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the PsychoCast.
Yeah, okay, but what makes me feel most stalked is when I'm like talking around my phone. I say like, oh, I want a jacket, I don't know, a car. 5 minutes later, boom, ads everywhere, just like floating on my timelines on social media. It's just like, honestly, it's horrible.
It's scary.
Like
it's scary how fast like they get these ads like everywhere you go. Like you can't escape them. They're everywhere. You know how they do that, right?
No, I mean, I can't have an idea, but how do they do it?
They use the main way people will do it is using things called cookies. Now, advertisers will use third-party cookies to like track where you're going and what websites you've been visiting to better market to you. So like if you're like, oh, I'm looking at some bowling shoes on this website, and the next minute you'll find some bowling shoe ads on your Facebook ads. There's also people can use things called fingerprinting. Fingerprinting is scary because they can literally check your device, your browser, and your IP address. You have no privacy at all. It's completely uncool.
Yeah, that's actually scary. Like how they can access you in that way. Like no.
Yeah, it is like bring totally like the question, which is like privacy and how to protect yourself, right?
Privacy, honestly, sometimes I think that I'm being watched. It's just like Mark Zuckerberg is right there listening to me, just like waiting. Oh, she said ice cream. Let's give her a bunch of ice cream.
Honestly,
A bunch of Baskin Robbins ads.
Yeah,
that's even a
it's too
possibility
much.
because some links they're like questionable. If you click, you don't know if they're gonna activate your camera. You know, even like Omegle. When you like actually check the check mark, you don't know where you leaving your camera to go.
Exactly. Just like by clicking it, it just might do something, and they might even seem real. That's the thing, you know.
Yep.
And tell me, what do you think we can do to protect ourselves in this clicking thing?
Oh, there's plenty of ways to protect yourself. Some of the small ways include turning off third-party cookies. Most browsers will support this, the ability to turn off cookies so they can't check what websites they're going to. Also, most browsers, mainly Google if you use Chrome, it'll give you the option to turn off targeted ads. So if you want to feel more safe that way, those are two very simple things to do. But the main thing people will do is use things like ad blockers and VPNs. Ad blockers are pretty self-explanatory. They block the ads, and they do a pretty good job of it too. And they're also, what's really good about them is that they're really easy to get. They're simple extensions or simple downloads, and they're free. They're great. But
Free. I like free stuff.
I like free stuff too.
I
You know, that's the free stuff. It's where they track you.
No. Why?
But not free things, if you want to feel even more secure, is the use of VPNs. VPNs are even better because they protect yourself from hackers and spies and gives you a safe browsing experience without people like Mark Zuckerberg looking over you, like over your shoulder at all times.
But you know what? Like even though with all this, they still have like good marketing strategies because
they're good strategies.
Yeah, they're gonna get on us. They're gonna reach us in some way somehow. That is even this like marketing strategy. It's called SMART goals, which is like smart, specific, measurable, actionable, and relevant and time bound. So like they're gonna get like all the things that is need to
Get you,
make the best sale. You know, like they're gonna somehow they're gonna be there.
It's smart, but
it's like Julius. You know Julius from the
Everybody
hates Grills. That he's like. In your dreams, I'll be there. When you wake up, I'll be there.
Even in your dreams, I won't be there.
That's something I was talking to Valentina about, like the consequences of like all these tools that they use for and against us, and she was talking to me about it, right, Valentina?
Some consequences of the impact of marketing are the growth of social signal. That means that your search engine optimization effort can be driven by social signals. Also, we must remember that the more people talk about your brand and social networks, like follow and recommend your brand page to others, the more change your website will have to rise in search ranking. Also, brand promotions and company awareness. That means that social media users can always keep your brand memory alive in the minds of a large number of people by sharing your page on the profiles.
Yeah.
That's a great point you made, Valentina.
Yeah, it's good. But you know what? These people, you know, they're doing their jobs, and some strategies, I think they are valid for part of it. But I think we need to have more control, and I have researched about it, and there are tools. There was one that was called identity management system that allows the user to have more control over the data that they are actually sharing with this website.
Sounds useful.
You know? Yeah, I mean, I heard they were like putting on like mobiles. It was something that it was like being researched, but you know, it's valid, and I think that we have to do everything in
our power.
Yeah, to protect ourselves. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
What are you doing to protect your data online?
We are the PsychoCast.
Yay!